Hi guys, I'm James from Hayes Machinery and I'm going to show you how to fill the oil on your new Honda engine and what to do with the petrol and spark plug cap and a few things to check before you fire it up for the first time. So with the oil on this engine, it takes a total of 0.4 litres or 400 ml, and the oil dipstick comes out just by unscrewing it. One thing to remember on this, on all Honda engines, is that these are dipsticks, so once you've unscrewed it, to check the level of the oil, you dip it back in and check the oil rather than screwing it down tight, otherwise that will give you a misreading. So if you pop your dipstick out and wipe it off, you'll find that most new engines come with a little tiny bit of oil in the bottom. And if you take your oil, with all Honda engines we recommend, especially here in the UK, that you use a 30 weight oil, so an SEA 30, a 5W30 or a 10W30 oil. The most commonly used is the SEA 30. These oils will work between 5 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius. So you have your oil. If you've got a bigger can, you may want to use a funnel, but with the smaller cans, you can just quite easily tip it in. So if you tip in what you think is roughly about half, so say like about 200 ml, make sure your dipstick is clean. So once you'll think you're happy at the level, just leave the mower for 4 or 5 minutes just to settle down before you dip it. So you want to always check the engine oil level when it's cold. So as you'll see here on the dipstick, it's got a hashed area at the bottom. The lower part of the dipstick is the low level, and that line there above the crossed section is the high level. Oil needs to be within these lines to be able to use it, but ideally at the higher level on that line. So as you can see now, the oil is at the top end of that line on the hashed area. You might get some residual build-up on the dipstick from as you pull it back up the tube. You want to aim for a consistent line on the top of that hashed area. Sometimes it's best to dip it once or twice. And if you screw the dipstick back in, it doesn't have to be murder tight, but just so it's not going to come loose while using the mower. On the other side of the mower is obviously the petrol filler cap, which on these engines is just straight unleaded petrol, which you'll find with all Honda engines. So just the unleaded you'd buy from a busy local garage. We'd recommend trying to stay away from high ethanol fuels, so try and keep to the sort of standard unleaded without too much ethanol. The other thing to make sure before you try and start the mower is that obviously your spark plug cap on some Honda engines, when they do arrive, don't come with the spark plug cap on, so you could be there trying to pull the mower over and nothing happening. So all you need to do is just make sure that spark plug cap goes over the top of that and then push it down tight. That should be fine. So on all Honda engines, they come with a fuel tap. On the rotary mowers, you'll find that here on the left-hand side of the engine. So when it's at across from the pipe, it's off, and when it's in line with the pipe, fuel tap is on. So it's very easy to work with. So before you try and start your engine, make sure your tap is in line with the pipe. So once you've got the lawnmower all oiled up, fueled up and ready to go, and you've gone round and double checked that everything is okay as per these videos and the instruction manual, the way to start this mower is literally hold in this top handle. There's no choke because it's all automatic on these engines, and just literally, the easiest way, just give the mower just one gentle pull up through first. It gets everything moving inside the engine, and then when you're ready, give it one good firm pull and you should be away. But if you do have any other questions or queries of how to start the machine, how to fill it with oil or anything else, please don't hesitate to contact us.